This is Roger Jenkins pursuing balance through adventure, and today we're going to talk about electrolytes. So it's something that I have wondered about. I haven't partaked in it in the past, but my friend Ahmed, who just came off the PCT, he has, and he has a lot of experience with it. So I thought that this would be great for backpacking and hiking 101 to get a little information about hiking, hot weather, and electrolytes.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I just came off the PCT. I did 1,000 miles from Mexico all the way to Truckee, and I learned a bunch of little tricks along the way, from friends, just from trial and error. One thing that I really like doing, which helps with muscle recovery and better sleep and just better general health, is adding an electrolyte tablet to my water. Sometimes it comes in tablet form, sometimes it comes in liquid form. It's similar to what Gatorade is. A lot of people will drink a Gatorade and think that they're getting the electrolytes that they need. While part of that is true, there's also a lot of added sugar in power drinks like that. And, as far as cost efficiency, it's a little more expensive. So you're going to spend $2 or so for a 2-liter bottle of Gatorade. Whereas you can get, I think this comes in 12 tablets for $3. So it's a better price ultimately, and you're getting a healthier product at the end. So Noon tablets, it comes in a little cylindrical bottle like this. It says over here is 15 calories per piece, and the way it looks is really just a circular, 10 millimeter thick. Sugary tablet.
So is there other brands as well? I mean, or this is just the one that you like?
This one I found to be the healthiest in terms of just the number of minerals that are inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's also probably the most convenient because it doesn't take up much space. You can put it in your pack and only pull it out when you need to drop it in a bottle of water. So for me, I like using this, and it's also not liquid, so if the container breaks, it doesn't get all messy and go all over your bag.
Right.
So I find these to be pretty convenient, just as something that you can kind of on the go, drop it in your water and be on your way. But yeah, there are other brands. There's Mio, which I have that as well. It comes in like a teardrop
This one's a liquid,
shape.
right?
This is a liquid. It's a concentrated liquid. You can actually make 18 drinks. And obviously depending on how much you squeeze out. You can either make it, if you like your water to be really concentrated, then you squeeze out a little bit more. Whereas if you just like a little bit of the taste, then you squeeze out a little bit less. So this can last me an entire month because I don't like very sugary drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And I really only use this for taste. It does have B vitamins. There are different flavors and different contents. The black ones tend to have caffeine in them. The gray ones tend to not have caffeine in them. With the Noon, again, if it has like a black color on the bottle, it tends to have caffeine in it, whereas if it's a white bottle like this one, it does not have caffeine in it. So just something to keep in mind is that sometimes if you're really sensitive to caffeine, you might want to be a little careful to make sure that there's no added caffeine in your Noon tablets.
Because the last thing you want to do is be staring at the top of your tent all night long,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Or some people are really sensitive to caffeine. They'll get jitters and just don't drink caffeine at all.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and there are other brands as well. There's you can obviously get Gatorade powder from a Ralph's or at your local grocery store. What else? Some other brands. I think. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of different ones.
So
usually they come in like a little, almost like a packet.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of rip off and put the powder in there.
Right.
But yeah.
So what do you think? What are the benefits of this drink on your body as you're a hiker in a strenuous situation or a hard hike?
Right. I think there are multiple benefits. Really. I mean, every hiker. Any person into sports, really, whether you're running or power, weightlifting, hiking, surfing, whatever, you need to keep your body hydrated. If you're just drinking water, your body's going through that water really quickly. So you're using the bathroom more because your body's not retaining any of that water. When you put electrolytes in your water, your body retains that. And why is that important? It's because you need to have more water in your muscles, so that there's less friction, right? Because every time you move, you're basically, there's friction that's happening. Whereas if you have water, there's something that makes it a little kind of lubricates your joints, your muscles,
So
pretty much everything.
does that mean you would drink less out on the trail because now it's, you know, being absorbed by your body instead of just flushing through?
That is, you're not necessarily craving less water. You might, right? Because you're not as thirsty.
Or how about the need for your body? Because you're saying that when you drink just regular water, it's flushing through you.
So that's actually a good point. And I was going to mention that, you know, if you're hiking, like when I was on the PCT, I hiked for several days at a time right before getting into town. So let's say 7 days of backpacking, and you know, you're hiking for 20 plus miles a day, sometimes, you know, 30 miles a day. So you might not have water sources every 5 miles or 10 miles, right? So you're only carrying 2 liters of water, and that's supposed to last you on a hot day for 10 or 15 miles. That's not a lot of water. When you put you know, electrolyte tablets in your water, your body doesn't require as much water because you're retaining a lot. You might still be thirsty, you might still feel thirsty, but it's not going to be as dangerous for you as if you're just going through the water.
Interesting.
Right.
Huh.
So it's obviously, it's got health benefits for people who are just doing day hiking, because you know, you're waking up with less soreness in your muscles. You're feeling a lot better, right? You're more energetic. Your body's absorbing a lot more of that water. You're retaining oxygen. Probably, you know, helps you with breathing. Helps. I mean, it really does help with every aspect of of health.
Well, I'm trying it out today, really for the first time on a hike with electrolytes. So we'll see what type of effect that I feel. You know, I tried vitamins and different things, thinking that, you know, that was the healthy thing to do, and that I would feel the vitamins. And I have to tell you, I don't think I've ever felt the vitamins. The one time in my life that I thought I did, a friend then looked at the ingredients that knew about nutrition, and he was a power lifter, and he says, "You're feeling caffeine. That's what's in this, is caffeine." So I don't know if I've ever felt a benefit from a vitamin or anything, but I'm trying this out today, and we'll see if that's what it will do for us. Hello. So thank you very much, Ahmed, for coming to Pursuing Balance Through Adventure, Backpacking 101, and talking about electrolytes and how that's important for a long, strenuous hike.
Of course, thank you. Thanks for having
Cheers.
me. All right. Yeah, I hope that was good.
Yeah, I think it was very good. We'll have to see how the girls walk.